again, back up here, some of y'all are really like looking within, like going deep and just understanding that maybe you need to walk away from something, right? Whether this is, again, like I said, you wondering or the situation just making you feel like this, wherever this negativity is coming from, if it's coming from within you or if it's coming from the person that you're dealing with and it's affecting you, then yeah, you might need to withdraw and figure yourself out, figure the situation out. But again, I don't think with the Eight of Cups, it's not easy for somebody, right? It's not easy to leave this behind because each of these cups represent a different emotion. You know, this is 8 out of 10, right? It's like it's almost there, but it's also kind of like that song almost doesn't count, right? So, and again, it's because somebody knows something. Whether this is you walking away because you know you need to, or because, you know, the person that you're dealing with isn't being honest with you, keeping things from you, right? However that goes. So let's see. You have the King of Wands, Page of Pentacles, and the Three of Swords. So, I mean, for some of you, yeah, like there is. Like maybe this person, you know, maybe you're dealing with somebody who it's kind of easy to turn their head, right? Pages, they can represent younger. This one would be an earth sign, but like a younger person. And then there's the Three of Swords over this. So it's like, you know, maybe you see something in this person, right? This card over here, you triggered me. Maybe this person has done something that has triggered an issue deep within you that maybe like in your childhood hurt you, or maybe when you were younger caused you a great deal of pain. You know, just, so maybe you're just walking away from this because it's like, again, with that High Priestess, you can, in your mind, it's like, I can already see it going this way. Or maybe it's like this person has shown you that it's going this way. It's something where it's like, no, I'm not repeating this again. I know I need to walk away. However it goes for whoever, right? And you're trying to be fair about it. You know, you just, again, it might be a very chaotic situation and you're just trying to navigate it and, you know, toe the line. But there's something here where you're seeking balance. And you might be realizing that you won't find it in your current situation. So you need to walk away. So, withdrawn, and I need to figure myself out. These two wanted to come out together. The Star and the Ace of Cups. Yeah, it's like there's something here that you're longing for. There is something that you want, be it like, yeah, 8 of Cups and the Ace of Cups, so that's 9. This is wishing for something with the Star. It's like there is something that I want. And it's like, you know, maybe it's like you feel like you can't be happy until you get it. Right? Like there's just something that you know, you keep looking for it and maybe you feel like you find it and then bam, something happens and it's like, well, fuck, now I'm back here again. The situation is always the same, right? And you might have, I'm gonna wait. Okay, another page. Again, with this chaos and this conflict up here that came out on the dice, you could be dealing with a lot of childish energy. A lot of childish energy being applied to deep emotions, and obviously that's going to result in conflict. You know what I mean? Like there's something here, you could have withdrawn from someone, put distance between yourself and someone. Maybe this person might try to like reach out or something like that. If they do it, from these cards, what it looks like is like you've got a really good support system around you, and I don't think your people are going to be having any of this person's bullshit, you know, especially given whatever reason it was for you to withdraw from them in the first place, or for you to withdraw from the situation in the first place. You know, the other way it could be is there could have been something that sparked this and kind of, you know, made you see that whatever this situation was, whatever this was going on with this 8 of Wands, whatever action that was currently being taken, 8 of Wands and the 8 of Cups, with this Page of Wands down here, this catalyst, something could have made you realize that, hey, whatever this is up here, it isn't making me truly happy. The Ace of Cups is at the bottom of the ocean. The 8 of Cups, she's walking away from this guy up here on land, right? You know, there's something that turned out to be shallow, and you want depth. So you have to leave this situation because you can already tell that where it's going to go. You know, and with this person right here, take a look at the 7 of Wands, right? Remember when I said your people might not be having anything to do with this person? You know, you're realizing how negative this is. Look at these people gathered around this whale, right? Like, for a lot of you, you are a huge emotional presence in a lot of people's lives. There are a lot of people who love you deeply and are ready and willing to defend you. And it's almost like they've known that whatever this situation has been going on is negative, but it's like they almost had to wait for you to realize that the situation is negative for them to come to your defense. Now they're standing up. You know what I mean? Like, now they're coming towards you. They won't let this person come down because, look, this is a scuba diver, right? You let this person up on land. This negativity right here is asking you, is it over? So for a lot of you, this really could be a relationship where, you know, your friends knew it wasn't good for you. Your family knew it wasn't good for you. You knew it wasn't good for you. But, you know, these people care about you the way that they do with this Ace of Cups, this Queen of Cups. And it's like, how do I want to put this? It's like these people understand that they can't be mad at your situation until you are. So it's like, now that you made this decision to walk away from this negativity, these people are rushing to have your back, because they're kind of like, finally, they're standing up and walking away. Like, enough, right? Finally, this shit is enough. And again, there's just a lot of protection here with the pages. Again, this could be children. But if this is a relationship, pages with the Queen of Cups, like, that's not good. This is somebody with very shallow emotions dealing with someone with very deep emotions. So obviously that can become a chaotic situation. But, you know, we are talking about the world, and there is childlike energy in this reading, and there is an action that is spurring defense to it. And I'm going to just leave that there, because I like tarot cards. I'm sick of politics. I'm sick of this shit. Anyway, so this, again, it just looks like somebody is out of their depth with you, and you realize that this person is out of their depth with you. You're realizing that this person cannot fulfill you and give you what you want, and you're coming to peace with that. It's like, you know what, you know, I'm not promised fulfillment. It's a nice thing, but I'm not promised that in life. None of us are. True love is, you know, the dream, but I have to make peace with the fact that that is not promised to me. Okay, it's that kind of energy. And it's like, now that somebody is achieving this peace, they're leaving this surface level shit, and they're looking deeper at the entire situation, and they're looking at the causes, and they're looking at, you know, the ways that they have been that have led up to this. And it's like, okay, now I need to go within and figure this out. I need to come to grips with this situation. I need to come to grips with the chaos, and I have to come to grips with, you know, the fact that peace is not promised. And I have to get on with it, right? Bottom of the deck, you know, Eight of Swords. In this situation, this is talking about surrendering, walking away from something, taking the action that you know you need to take, and then finding acceptance in that you can't see what's coming, what's going to come of this. Like I said, triggered by this option to have a new beginning. You can't see what's coming. And not only can't you see what's coming, since you can't see it, you can't defend against it. You have to trust in this situation because you're vulnerable now. And maybe that's what, you know, you've been trying not to face, right? Getting into these situations that you know aren't going to come of anything. Getting into these situations, walking these same roads that you've been down before, only to be let down and left with chaos and conflict. Okay? You're seeing the truth that everything ends. We end. You know, one day the world will end. And nobody knows what's coming between now and then. Why the fuck would you even want to know what's coming between now and then? There is a quote I read somewhere, and it always stayed with me. It's like, you know what? If we knew what we were going to have to face tomorrow, how would we find the strength to get out of bed today? Okay? There is only so much you can do until you can't. And when you can't, you have to be calm. You have to find peace, right? You have to be able to be peace, especially in this world, okay? You got to be able to. You got to get, you just got to, you got to accept it. And it's funny to me because now we have 888. I am curious when I see repeating numbers like that. So tell me about 888 real quick. 888. Ooh, the angel number associated with karma. The principle in simple terms meaning what goes around comes back. The karma found through this number signals rewards for all your efforts. As a result, seeing 888 can mean great success ahead, whether it be in career or relationship. Now, that's fucking fantastic, right? So this number is telling you that, you know, as triggered as you feel, you're just coming out of this negativity, and now everything is new, and you don't know. It's like you're all sensitive to the light because you've just come out of the dark, and you've seen some things while you were down there. You know that you weren't always perfect, and you didn't always do the right thing, but you've gone within. You're taking steps to make amends, and you're making peace with it, right? Once you do that, once you walk through this triggeredness, and you keep going, and you trust that that's all you can do, this 888 is saying that you're going to be rewarded. Take peace with that, okay? That's crazy. I love it when they do that. But anyway, all right, so it's peace, and I can't promise you anything. 2 of Swords. I love this in this deck because with this 2 of Swords and this 3 of Swords up here, it's almost like, again, what did I say? Something is stepping in on your behalf. Okay, something has seen that you are sick and tired, and you've shown them that you're sick and tired of being sick and tired. So now this is like a helping hand, right? Be it from the universe or, again, the people that you have around you, because y'all have a lot of people around you that love you. I don't care if it's family, friends, coworkers. I don't know who these people are, but they love you. They have a lot of love for you. And so now that you've made peace with this and you understand that, you know, nothing is promised, and I have to do the best I can. I have to be the best I can and just go. You know what I mean? Like, something is stepping in on your behalf to end this negativity. That's why whatever this negative influence is in your life is now wondering, right? Now they see something. See this rainbow up here that this person has over them? That's this stepping in. It's like you've heard enough. You've been through enough pain. You've done the work. You've walked away. Now things are stepping in on your behalf. Okay, people are stepping in on your behalf. And it's creating a barrier around you, right? Think of like, you know, when an oyster gets a piece of sand caught in the shell, a barrier is formed around it, and that makes a pearl. Again, reward with that 888. This is good karma. This is good karma from pain endured, right? So something is stepping into you, and it is bringing you peace. You know, I can't promise you anything, but sometimes, you know, sometimes God works, right? Like, just this instant karma sometimes. Sometimes people instantly see that. They instantly see the consequences of their actions. And whether you're superstitious or religious or anything, most people take that as a sign, right? I do. It's like, damn, that was quick. You don't do that, right? Like, I love it. So I feel like somebody's kind of getting a little bit of instant karma. They're telling you that you can't promise anything. You've made peace with that, and you've gone on to something happier and brighter, right? This page of pentacles down here. Maybe this is something, you know, pages represent money, finances, right? So maybe this is something that, like, you always wanted to do as a kid, like take action towards something, you know, that you wanted to do, and you were never able to for whatever reason. Well, you might have an opportunity to do that now. Like, something is stepping in on your behalf, and it might open up this door for you. And when it does that, when you've achieved this peace and you've gone within and you've done everything that you needed to do, it almost kind of like, I think this person kind of feels it, you know, intuitively. Remember, we had the High Priestess up here. On a deeper level with this deck, I kind of feel like this person feels this on a deeper level. You withdrawing, right? You pulling away. So now they're wondering, is it over? Well, let's talk about this first. Yeah, look, see, you're manifesting here. Now I have the Magician. And before I deal this other card, this will make 3 swords. You're manifesting in a way that is unlocking the doors for you, right? You're doing everything you need to do, and the universe is taking care of the rest. So now you have the 5 of Swords, right? This 5, 6, and now here again. See, look, this person, that's 10 swords, but altogether it's 11. So it would be the 10 of Swords followed by the Ace of Swords. The truth, the epiphany, right? Look at this person in this cup. What did I say? That instant karma. This person wanted to keep playing around, and they cut themselves on this sword, right? Now everybody's like, oh my God, look, see, what did I say? Even in the background, look, everybody's like, oh shit. Kind of had that coming, didn't you? Right? It's like this. It's like you're manifesting in a way that is bringing good karma. It's correcting. This is like course correction, like karma correction is what you're doing. You've seen that you've gone so far in a direction that only ends in heartache and disappointment. So you're correcting yourself. And as you correct yourself, the karma is protecting you and coating you like that pearl, right? And as karma protects you, other people feel it, okay? Because there's a barrier now. And certain things that used to fly with you don't fly anymore. All right? And it's like, if you just take this part right here, this Eight of Swords, we talked about this again. It was literally the Eight of Swords. And, you know, when you trust, right? When you accept, because she's still tied up, right? That's the mermaid on the Eight of Swords, still tied up. When she trusts that no harm is going to come to her, look, it didn't. It came to, you know, these little fuckers fucking around, the ones that tied her up in the first place, right? You did everything you needed to do, and even though you ended up in that situation, it kind of made you think, like, well, why am I here? Why is this happening to me again? Will you leave me like the others again? Like, why? And then you accept it. It's almost like the universe is trying to show you, hey, we've got you. We have your back. Don't worry about this chaos. Worry about moving the right way. We got your back. So it's like, look, see? See, 10 of Pentacles. See? Don't worry about it. Everything is going to be okay. It's going to be the way that it's supposed to be. Okay? And I'm not going to sit here and say everything's going to be okay, right? We can't promise anything. Everything will work out the way that it is supposed to. You just have to trust. Okay? I know that sounds corny and shit, but I don't care because my cards always prove me right, just like this shit is right now, okay? So, King of Wands over here, right? What's he looking at? Where there's smoke, there's fire. Something's happening. Something's gestating with you, right? You've gone within, you've done deep, and, you know, something, it's working. You're in your cocoon, right? Well, this person feels it. There's something big coming. This person feels it, all right? They feel you taking this back. 1, we have 7, 9... Okay, yeah, this situation is almost done because we're at 9 Wands right now. We're at that barrier that you have placed around yourself. And now, again, karma, it pulls on everybody. Look at this. It pulls on everyone. Okay, we're all connected to it. You pulling back is pulling this person towards you. You pulling everything back is causing this person to come off the sand and into the deep, right? Into the depths. You, by correcting yourself, are helping other people on the way to correcting their self. Does that make sense? And this for some of you, you're absolutely moving in a way that is manifesting an apology to you, right? Maybe this person who's so quick to turn their head and, you know, so quick to act this way to leave you feeling like this, right? This person who pulled on your peace and brought you nothing but chaos and conflict, now that you've left their world, right? Maybe they've had time sitting alone by themselves to realize the damage that they've caused, to realize that the way that they have treated you was wrong, and to realize that they owe you an apology. They want to come back, and they want your forgiveness. They want to know if it's over, right? You've triggered them with your new beginning, right? Your new direction. Now they want to know what's going on. This is the 3 of Wands. So for some of you, this is exactly what you've been waiting for. If you've been waiting for an apology, if you've simply been waiting for you to be, for yourself to be vindicated, for people to realize, like, hey, I did them wrong. Well, it's coming. So let's see, the way I've treated you was wrong. Death. Is it over? You know, for a lot of you it is. For a lot of you it is. You know, they realize that they've treated you wrong, but, you know, with the 10 of Pentacles back here, it's like some of you, you've already created a new cycle for yourself. You've already created this new life for yourself. You've gone, you've gone within, you've withdrawn, you've gone deep, and you've come back up, and you're a different person. This is triggering this person over here, right? Look, what did I say? You've gone down, and you've come back up, and you're a different person with the death. You have changed. Who you were then is not who you are now. It's like you've died and come back in a different body, but it's the same lifetime, right? And it's triggering this person. Your growth is triggering them because it's kind of reminding them of their stagnancy, okay? The way I've treated you was wrong. Yeah, you know, somebody killed this. Somebody killed whatever this connection was. And now, you know, they're in the midst of this negativity, right? They're wondering, is it over? Because you're gone and you've started new somewhere else. You have a new life. And it's left this person. Look at this water. Look at the situation that it's left this person in, right? You've crossed over. You've broke the surface. You're on the way to recovery. And you're helping other people. This person's still down here swimming in this shit. I bet they are sorry. You know? Look at the bottom of the deck. 5 of Pentacles. You've left them behind. And they feel it now. Justice. Oh, what do we say? Karma with the 888. What were we just talking about? Karma, baby. Look, with the sun. And I told you crossed up this. Okay, if y'all don't believe me, there is a site called Bill Heydrich's Tarot. And when he talks about the death and the sun, right, that's talking about living in the moment. That is literally instant karma. And that is what we've been talking about this whole time. You have made peace with the fact that you aren't promised anything and you're living in the moment. And that is karma for this person. That is karma for this person. You know, maybe they refuse to change and they put it all on you, right? Like, let you do all the work because I'm still over here playing around. And you finally said, you know what? Nah, I'm out. I'm not doing this. I need to go within. I need to fix this. And now, you know, this person coming back, not only have you fixed yourself and not only have you come out of this, right? Now you're getting good karma on top of it. What did I say? When you do the right thing, the universe will surprise you. And it will reward you. And I think that's what you're getting here. Not saying to, like, you know, gloat over this person coming back and apologizing. Not saying that. It's like, it's almost like something doing this for you so you can see. Right? For your peace, the universe is doing this. Because you have maintained peace in a time of chaos. You have been fair. And you know what I mean? For a lot of you, despite what's been done to you, you have not done it back. You have not stooped to the levels that certain people have with you. You've just kind of taken it on the chin, right? You've gone within and you just, you know what I mean? You've endured. And that's why you're getting all this support and all this intervening on your behalf and all these doors opening for you and this justice and this good karma and people, you know, trying to make amends with you. You've proven yourself. Like, there's not, like, you've just done it. And good job. I don't even know, like, I don't know why I can't say it, but it's almost like there's no words. There's no words for everything that you've done and how fairly and lovingly that you've done it. Like, how gentle you've been in this entire situation, right? But with the justice and the sun, you know, somebody is realizing something. They're realizing that they owe you this apology. They're realizing who you are and who you've always been and how you've contributed to people and how loving you are and how much you care. Somebody's realizing that. And they're realizing that they were wrong in whatever this was, making you feel like this, leaving you out, maybe being negative, you know, having a negative mindset about you, or just, again, I don't know what this negativity is. It's just, it's ending. You might just be able to say as a cycle, but it's ending because you've changed. So again, what did I say? You might have made a really small change and it is causing this ripple effect of all this. You don't always know how impactful your actions will be. And that's why it's important to always make sure, like I said, always do what is fair, because you don't know how what you do right now, how small it is going to impact down the line. But you were fair and you did do right, and now you're seeing it, because I feel like the situation's been going on a long time. And now you're finally starting to see things turn the right way for you. And for some of you, this is that 10 of Cups relationship that we talked about, right? 8 of Cups. You walked away from whatever this negativity was. And because you did the right thing and you were fair and you stayed the course, now the universe is rewarding you with the true person you're meant to be with. Like, look at it. You know, she had this person here on the shore. And it's scary to walk into the water like that, right? I mean, maybe not scary for whoever I'm talking to, because I feel like for you, when you walked away from this negativity, you finally returned to the depths of who you were. The only thing you had to fear down there was yourself. And I think you made peace with that, right? Can't promise you anything. You know, we're not perfect, but we try. And I think a lot of you took time away from yourself to go within and go deep and understand that. Understand it in a way that you can incorporate it and live it going forward. And when you did that, look, remember I told you, you broke the surface, right? She broke the surface doing the right thing, and look who she meets in a boat, right? I feel like you were always meant to walk away from whatever this was, because what was meant for you was always waiting for you to do it. Maybe that's what this new beginning and this curse is, right? The wait, is it over? Maybe this isn't even you asking, is it over? It's this person, is it over, right? Because you've walked away from it. It makes me think of the figures in the devil card. They're not really trapped to that devil. The chains are loose. They can take them off anytime they want. Problem is, you know, he's reaching his hand out to her and she doesn't want to go. So it's like, at some point, somebody had to make the decision, I have to leave, right? So will you leave me like the others? Maybe that's this person saying that. Will you leave me like the others? Okay, maybe the others left this person because they weren't doing right. They wouldn't change. They wouldn't take accountability. They wouldn't do what they needed to do. You stayed all the way up until the 8 of Cups, right? You really stuck it out, but it wasn't. At some point, I think a lot of y'all really realized that, hey, I'm not doing this person any favors by letting this continue, and I'm doing myself no favors by letting this continue. And because you did the right thing, as painful as it was here with this Death card, you have been led. That's why, again, look, this guy back here stepped in on your behalf, this Two of Swords, blocking this situation, right? To allow your true situation to come in, the one you deserve. And I mean, you know, again, is it over? Look at this Five of Pentacles right here. Is it over? This negativity, you know, they need to do the work too. You can't do it for them. You tried. And how'd that end up, right? You can't do it for them. The only thing you can do is do the right thing so people can see that and, you know, do the right thing as well. The only thing you can do to help someone is to inspire them and, you know, try to be an example and live the way, what is that fucking quote? Be the change you want to see, whatever, right? That's the only thing you can do, because you can't help somebody that doesn't want to help themselves. And this person, it looks like for a while, has not wanted to help themselves. And so now you have to help them by leaving them. As harsh as that sounds, sometimes it's like that. And I feel like this person, you know, they're in that victim mode right now. They're in that abandoned mode right now. Like, oh my God, she left me. Well, you know what? You need to go within too. You need to go within too. If you're always worried about, is this person going to leave you like the next person? Then you need to go within. You need to take advantage of this time that you have by yourself, feeling abandoned, and you need to look at yourself. If you feel alone in your own company, that is the clear sign of codependence, and you need to work on it. Someone already has. Okay, they worked on that. They found themselves, and then in finding themselves, they found their person. This person over here has not found themselves yet. So they just feel abandoned, and they're triggered by you finding your person. But they're skipping a step. They're missing over the fact where you withdrew and were alone for so long, finding yourself. Right? You went within. Nobody saw this. Nobody saw this inner work that you did, including this person, because they were too busy having their head turned, right? They were too busy paying attention to the shiny things, the fun things. And, you know, you reemerged. They want to know if it's over. You're a completely different person. Of course it's over. I'm not even who I was. I don't even know you anymore. And then this person is sitting here, you know, in the depths of their despair, being triggered because the only thing they see is you replacing them, or you getting another relationship, and they're over here all alone. They need to stop looking at other people. Someone needs to stop looking at other people and look at themselves. Right? I don't know a clearer way to say that. Look at this. And then the Five of Wands, right? Now, this could be more than one person. This could be a group of people, right? They're wanting to know, is it over? And when you say yes, because it is, right, they're going to be hostile. Okay? And, you know, maybe it's this person being hostile. We do have the 5 over here on the dice, and it's like, you know, she's walking away. The Fool is done. And, you know, there's people behind her, and it's like, you know, there is support here, but there is also a lot of conflict, and I think it's like resentment. I really do. This 5 of Wands, it's like, I feel like there's people that are jealous that someone is ascending and coming back, and, you know, coming back renewed, you know, like, because when we started this reading, look, she's walking away. She's walking away from this person, and she's going deep. The Queen of Wands. And now look, what did I say? You've been through all this stuff. You're ready to come back up to the surface. Yeah, you're a different person now. And these past negative influences who are triggered that it's over, they're just lashing out. They're lashing out because they can't go where you're going, right? They can't go with you. But why can't they go with you? Because they haven't done what you've done. And so, yeah, there's a lot of people that, you know, I feel like you're being pushed out by the people who can't go where you're going, and you're being welcomed and protected by the people that you're meant, you know, they're already there. They are where you're going, right? You're finding your tribe, and you're leaving your not tribe behind. You're leaving them in the depths. You're leaving them. They can't go where you're going. course it's over. But you've triggered somebody amongst them, right? This person who kind of like keeps trying to follow you around, the Seven of Wands, or people kind of are like, you know, or this person that you're pushing against, you know, I feel like there's somebody, again, they're triggered. They're just triggered that it's over. They're triggered that you have a new beginning. And they want your attention, but you won. Look at this, the Ace of Wands with the 5. Some people are triggered because you've won. You're winning, okay? You don't need their attention. They can't come back. You're too busy winning to even pay attention to this conflict, right? You're balanced. Libra on the dice. You've weighed the situation. You've done what you needed to do. You've cleaned up your side of the street, and you're moving forward, right? Look, and this is deep, right? This is deep down in there. Deep down at the bottom of the sea. That's what you went through. You went deep to get your new beginning. You went deep to get your victory. And they're triggered. Bitch, be triggered. Be triggered by my new beginning, right? On the cards. You didn't do what I did. You didn't do the work like I did. I don't care that you're triggered. You can't go where I'm going because you didn't put in what I put in, period. So let's see. Mermaid. Ooh. I love this deck. I love this card. Storm Chaser. And Black Mermaid with a Sea Serpent. Yeah. Yep. I'll even read all the little poems that come with this. But basically this is someone, it's like, you know, I'm going to go seek what I want. I'm going to go seek my fortune. I'm going to seek life elsewhere. And this person, this mermaid with a black sea serpent, this is codependence. This is somebody relying on you because if they don't have you, they don't know who they are. Right? They don't know what they've got going on unless it has to do with you, but you're walking away. You're done. I'm done here. I have a new beginning. And now that since this person doesn't, they feel triggered. What did I say? When you are not content in your own company, that is codependence. All right. What is this? We got 42. Cling to me with desperation of a motherless child. I will give you all you need. Tell me your fears and I will swallow them whole. Drink their essence, consume them with greed. Rely on me and I will stay by your side. Forever your pet, the only one. Lean on me, I will be your support. Forever your crutch, your autonomy undone. That's this card. What did I say to you? Codependence. And what the advice is telling you is to cultivate your self-love and share the love. So again, for you who have this new beginning with this Libra up here, on the dice is balance, share the love, right? You're a balanced person. You have healed. You're aligned, right? Share that love. To the person over here, this negative person, this person wondering if it's over, cultivate your self-love, right? You have spent too much time seeking out approval and love from others. You cling to relationships long after they've lost their vitality and value to you. Start to cultivate your self-love and rebuild your self-worth before you proceed any further in your relationships, your profession, and your real life. Bam. All right. It pretty much just everything on this table just said that I was right. How do we get here? For everybody involved, especially for these people that need to cultivate self-love and just everybody. What is it telling me? Know your worth. Again, self-love. Know your worth and embrace the flow of life. That's what we were talking about down here. Nothing is promised. Take peace in that. Appreciate being surprised. Appreciate not knowing what's going to happen tomorrow. Appreciate being able to get out of bed today, right? Push through any insecurity. And again, if I'm talking to the negative person, if I'm talking to the person that's been triggered because somebody else has a new beginning, you need to push through any insecurity that you have, right? You need to do what they did. This up here, this will you leave me, constantly wondering, oh my God, am I good? You need to figure it out. You need to know your worth. You don't look for that in somebody else. You know it in yourself, and then you will never find yourself in a situation like this, right? And last but not least, how should we play our cards? How should we play our cards in this situation? Cut off dead weight. Stop investing in things that you know are not going to come to fruition. I don't care if it's family. All right, for a lot of you it is. Just because something is familiar doesn't mean it's going to grow. Or like, you know what I mean? Doesn't mean that anything's going to come from it. I think something earlier said step outside your comfort zone, because with this, it's not going to pay off. This is not something worth investing in anymore. And we've said that, right? You can only help people to a point. 4 also means completion, okay? With the Fool, you're done. You're done. And you're getting your reward, because you know now, you've gone within, and you know now that you don't need to put into things that aren't putting back into you. You know your worth, and you're finished. And this is just confirming your completion. I'm going to leave it there. I will talk to y'all later.